not, we've actually got freaks on TikTok celebrating what happened to Emiru. And yeah, I'm sure you can believe TikTok would be like that. And so it all begins with this clip, this 1-minute clip. And then we'll take a look at the responses to this clip where, as mentioned, these freaks are literally celebrating Emiru getting assaulted at TwitchCon. They're saying stuff like, oh, she deserved it because she's rich. And maybe I'm wrong, but whenever I see really dumb virtue signal-y takes like that, I just can't help but get the impression.
That's not how it works, dude. People just don't come up to someone and then sexually assault them for being rich. You're like, what are you talking about? It's not about being rich.
Impression that the people who make those takes are actually very sheltered and privileged themselves, and they're just full of self-hate or something and trying to deflect.
I'm rich but feel bad for me. Nobody asked for that. No, but she didn't ask for any of this to happen. What? She didn't ask to get sexually assaulted for people to feel bad for her. What the fuck? She even apologized to anyone who witnessed that. The fuck?
But let me know what you think about that. And now we'll get the context by watching that one
People are
clip.
so unhinged.
Really grateful for the way that things are now, and things are honestly better than I ever thought that they could be. And sometimes there's things in your life or people in your life that, you know, maybe they're not good for you, and chat, sometimes maybe you have to make those choices to take those people out of your life so you can make room for the people that are right for your life, you know. And I also think it's important to never give up. This whole year I've taken a couple breaks, but I never wanted to quit or stop going. I was like, I have to keep going no matter what, because I'm so lucky and because it's what makes me happy. You can never give up no matter how people treat you or what you're going through, because you'll be able to look back and be proud on yourself even if it's hard in the moment.
So that clip comes from an RV trip that
Based. Dude, Emiru is so based. Like, really. Like, she doesn't do drama shit. She doesn't try to attack someone. She just loves playing video games and cosplay. And then she be chilling.
she was doing, I believe, right before TwitchCon. So before she got assaulted there. And then after the assault, she went on to address what happened, but also briefly talk.
I don't understand why people think that when you are rich, you are not allowed to feel anything. You're not allowed to cry or feel bad about yourself. About whatever it is that you're going through. Like, rich people are still human. They may have things or money that other people do not, but they're still human. Still have feelings. They still have emotions, and they still experience hardship and face problems. I wish that people would just understand that they are not above hardship or problems or any more difficulty in life. They may have solutions that can be solved by money, but not everything.
Talked about that clip from the RV that we just watched. So now I'll play the clip of her addressing the RV clip some more, giving some more context into that. And then we'll hop back over to TikTok and take a look at the pathetic comments.
I didn't really get a chance to talk about it because of, all the things that were happening, but I kind of wanted to apologize for some people were talking about the clip of me getting kind of emotional at the end of the RV trip. That shit kind of just slipped out, but there's
fine.
a lot of things that I haven't wanted to talk about that I think I will probably be talking about when I get home from TwitchCon.
I feel like she's the type of person who would bottle things up until until you know she just bursts. I don't know. Maybe it's just yeah, cause she's very chill. She's very when I see her streams, she doesn't like overreact or anything. So yeah, I feel like she's the type who would follow things up, like be patient with anything.
So, just want to let you guys know about that. Yeah.
So there you go. That's more context into the RV clip. And of course, in that statement, she also addressed what happened to her at TwitchCon, even mentioning how Amazon was flying out the global head of communications to talk to her manager and security guard about the incident. And I presume the exec is also going to talk to her about it. I mean, I sure hope so. But yeah, consider watching my video from yesterday if you haven't seen more of her statement there where she addresses that stuff, or videos from other channels going over her statement there too, because lots of people have done a great job covering it. But with all that context now, we can return to the TikTok RV clip, and this time go to the very, unfortunate comment section there. Very lacking individuals in the comment section there. We can see this user, Coma, is actually calling out the losers in the comment section, saying, no way people are downplaying her assault just for her having money. How delusional can people be? And that got a response
that
from
is
user
true.
Bitter Gourd, who says, it's like someone touches you gently. It suddenly becomes assault as long as you scream. Another user saying, watch the clip. The dude was really trying to kiss her when he was pushed away. He pulled up a folding knife. And then Bitter Gourd says, give link. We saw like 3 videos. All is just hugging.
It's just hugging. That's not the point. The fact that someone was able to come up to her just like that without any security checks is dangerous. So if one person can do that just like that, anyone can do it. Any person with ill intentions, or any person with malicious intent can pretty much come up to her and just end it end things her at that point. Yeah, that's pretty dangerous. It's not about, she's just her getting quote unquote just a hug, and it was clearly an assault. Like, she didn't consent to that. Like, what do you mean? It's physical contact that she didn't consent to. Like, what are we doing? The dude tried to kiss her. He tried to grab her first, and then attempted to go in for a kiss. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You fuck. I think this person's a fucking child.
So yeah, no, it was not just a hug. This dude came up to her. He just full on grabbed her, like pulled her in. Seemed like he was trying to kiss her. And then I think he actually took Emmy's pen from her as well. And who knows what he would have done next if he didn't get pushed away right after that. So yeah, he didn't pull a knife. I think he might have had a knife on him, though, is what some people were saying too, like on his belt. Someone was saying it looked like a Leatherman or something. And
Yeah, I saw, like, around at the end of the clip, he seemed to pull out something. Like, it was shiny. It was a long shiny thing. It seemed like to look like a knife. So yeah, I think it. I don't know what he wanted to do there, but I think, well, in my opinion, if I think it was an attempt of, if I cannot have you, no one can. If you know what I mean, and that's pretty scary, for a something to happen like that to someone. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's not just a hug. It's not about that being just a hug, quote unquote. That's besides the point.
obviously, like, even if it was just a hug, which it wasn't, You can't just like go up to strangers and force a hug onto them either, obviously. But Bitter Gourd apparently doesn't get that. But it gets worse. This user Noah says, SA is SA. Anyone here trying to downplay because she's rich? Bro, can stop whining and get your money up. I have money, but I don't know what to do with it. Don't know what to do with my life, excuse me. I have multiple problems. Money doesn't mean you're for sure happy. And then this person Al says, what do you mean, SA? It wasn't sexual and it wasn't assault. What are you talking about? Dude, he hugged her. It was cringe and uncalled for, but relax. He deserves a scolding and therapy, not a destroyed life. What the frick is going on? And then Bitter Gourd returns and says, not being happy is one thing.
As per usual, many such cases. All I can say is mercy to the cruel is cruelty to the innocent. That's all I can say. And these people are idiots.
Acting scared and trying to destroy other people's life while fake attention on stream is crazy work. These people are actually insane. They feel like they don't feel bad for Emiru. They feel bad for the dude who assaulted her. I mean, like, I'm laughing out of disbelief right now. How the frick are people like this? Maybe they're trolling or something, but it doesn't even actually seem like troll comments. It seems like they're serious and they're just morons. Like, imagine siding with the freaking assaulter and saying that guy's the victim. Just insane.
And life circumstances.
And then we got this other comment from this person, Baha, that says, she acting like dude had a gun. Bro just wanted to kiss her cheek, laughing emoji.
So if just because the dude didn't have a gun doesn't mean that you just downplay it like that. The thing is, what if he did? What if he did? So Emiru would be, I don't want to say it, but yeah. What if he did? That's the point. What if he did have a gun? What if he did have a knife and attempted to? I mean, I guess if something really bad happened, these people would still downplay it and defend the fucking guy. Yeah, these people are unhinged and unwell or mentally retarded.
User Callie calls him out saying he was literally forcing a kiss. Boss says, on the cheek. It didn't hurt her. Such an overreaction. And all you simps should be ashamed of yourselves. And Darcy says, there's a thing called consent. And Boss says, agreed, but it was only a kiss. And bro didn't connect. She literally didn't get hurt. Now she sat in a closet crying like someone just tried to shoot her, laughing emoji again. This dude actually says he understands consent, but tries to excuse the assault against Emiru because it was just a kiss, he says. So, like, no, he clearly doesn't understand that.
Thpeople are either children. These people are actually either retarded or they're just children who don't have principles or values, or don't know how. These are the types of people who don't know how to read the room. They have no idea what's going on. Like, maybe even in their own life. It's crazy that people like this exist. Like, not just a few people, like an abundant amount of people are like this. It is crazy.
RV clip occurred before the TwitchCon assault, so this is something completely unrelated. But this guy is actually getting mad at something that he doesn't even properly understand. Nevertheless, even if he did understand that, I don't think it would really change what he's saying. This is clearly someone who's defending the assault, and they think that was like totally fine or whatever. But it's just like icing on the cake that they're also misconstruing what's going on in this clip. And then we've also got this person who got 415 likes by posting, how can I be a victim today? And the user I know saying she literally got assaulted. This other person, Timo, saying by someone trying to hug her. And then there's this comment, got 130 likes by posting, oh, this poor multimillionaire. And someone says, so if you win the lottery, it's cool if people do whatever with you. And they respond by,
thank you. Thank God people like this have the time to reply to idiots like, who's this? Aldonis. Yeah. God people have a working brain to reply to these idiots.
by saying, if I win a lottery, I won't have made my money from literally begging people online and acting in front of a camera and making all my life public. Right below that, another user saying, work? All she does is turn on her PC, by the way.
That's not how it works. Just because it you see her streaming doesn't mean she doesn't do anything behind the scenes or behind the camera. There are definitely, for sure, a lot of things going on behind the scenes. It's not just, she doesn't just simply turn on her PC and click start streaming. It doesn't work like that, bro. I mean, yeah, SpongeBob PFP, it's whatever.
So hold on a second. Does she beg people online, or does she simply turn on her PC and do nothing else? We've got like two different headcanons going on here. And this comment with 792 likes says, being rich, wah. Response saying, we can't be sad about almost getting assaulted because we rich, chat. Someone else saying, money does not equal easy life. And then this user saying, being rich and beautiful must be so tough. You can just feel the
You see how, I think you can have an idea of what kind of people are by how they see other people as well. Like for this instance, it just seems like they're pretty much jealous of her life, like how much she earns for doing something that she loves, because normal people would just earn average and also they hate their job normally. But yeah, this reeks of jealousy and insecurity. It is crazy.
insecurity from this comment section. Like, you can actually feel it through the screen. It's impressive. Look at this one. This person, Amy, says, do y'all think people turn into emotionless robots when they get rich or what? We've got two responses at the end there that say
Thank
they pretty
you.
much do. And yes, it's all show. These are the exact sort of people who, if they suddenly had the exact same net worth as Emmy, would instantly start shifting the goalposts. Suddenly they'd be saying that, well, that's not what rich is. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely rich people out there who do very corrupt things, for sure.
Yeah, the thing is, these are the types of people who are incapable of getting rich. What I mean by that is they don't know how to get from point A to point B. Because they either, one, they have a shitty life and they feel like they don't have a choice, or they don't have the time. They don't, they just like to complain every single day about their life because they hate their jobs, they hate their salary or their income. They're the type of people who would rather complain than do something about their life, who are incapable of coming up with solutions to whatever it is that they're facing. Like it's more like it's a skill issue. Sorry, if you're retarded, then you're retarded.
Sure. But my point is, these sort of like whiny virtue signalers are 99% of the time just complete hypocrites and love shifting goalposts whenever it's convenient for them. And then we just got like a speed run here of ridiculous takes. Starting with the person who thinks an RV restroom looks like a confession booth. They say, bruh, no way she propped up her camera in what seems like a confession booth just to record this. And then the next one saying, they tried to hug me, wham. And similarly, bro, you got hugged. It's not that deep. So again, we have people who think they're so smart.
Yeah, these people are a bunch of children. They don't understand what it's like to experience something like that. The guy would have had a knife that could have ended her, or a gun even. or anything, any weapon. Lucky enough, and thank God it didn't happen. Nothing. Thankfully enough, nothing really bad happened to her. But still, it's a horrible experience. But yeah, these people do not understand that.
Being completely wrong about the context of the RV clip. They think that Emmy is responding to the assault in that clip when, as we already talked about way earlier in the video, we know that RV clip happened before the Twitch incident.
Yeah, before.
And is about something else entirely. Emmy's actual response to what happened is, of course, what she posted on Twitter, and then what she later on said in that empty room at TwitchCon that they gave her for her to address her stream about the incident, before she then, moments later, went on and performed at her event. Yet these people diminish how well she's handling this and all the work that she's doing because of their own misconceptions and their own insecurities. And I can understand why some people might be a bit confused here.
Yeah, it's crazy how she's able to handle all of that after what happened. It's crazy. If I was her, I would have just, left right then and there. Like, I would have left TwitchCon and went home. Cause shit, I don't wanna I don't wanna risk my life over one fucking show. It's not worth it. But she still did. Yeah, she's based like that. Respect, big respect to her.
Here, because the TikTok account that posted the RV clip did so right around the same time that the assault happened. But it's pretty telling how the people leaving these hate comments about what they incorrectly think is her response to TwitchCon won't even take the time to be sure that they actually understand what they're getting upset about. Anyways, yeah, I think that's about enough of TikTok comments for me, man. There's plenty more that I could read and like make this video even longer, but I think I'm good on that. I think I've seen enough, man. These people are crazy. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great week ahead, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, it's crazy that we have lost a significant amount of attention span, that people do not take the time. I'm guilty of that myself, like to an extent. Like I feel like I've lost a certain amount of attention span. But I still try. I still try to find out when something happens. I still try to find out like the root of it all, or and as I still try to get all the information that I need. Like even just an overview of it, or like sometimes maybe not into specifics, but rather in a general sense. But yeah, these people just don't give a fuck. When they see a clip, they just make comments about, like, unhinged comments. It is crazy.